Go. All right. Hello, everyone. How are you tonight? Hopefully, y'all can hear me perfectly fine. I've got this mic fiddled with to some degree. It's unfortunately very directional, so if I'm not speaking into it, you can't hear me. And the other option is my webcam, which not necessarily. We'll see. So yeah, let me know if there are any problems hearing me at any point. That notification. Leave me alone, Twitch. I keep forgetting that everything is backwards. Just maybe make one quick post letting people know that I'm live. Something. A way to copy. Fortunately, not in Instagram, but Instagram is where I post everything to start and just have everything kind of cascade from next. We're not including all of that tweet stuff. Going live. Stop putting L's now! Exclamation point. Facebook as well. I think that worked. Oh shoot. There's a good extra link in there. I'm good at this. There's no getting rid. Screw it. I got one person in. Hey, I get a minute not look at the screen. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm totally professional. Absolutely here to be totally professional, which is why I can't use my own phone. Anyway, welcome to the lovely stream. I wish I had a drink. We're gonna get started pretty soon. I'm just gonna give some people a little bit more time to get filtered in, but until then, how is everyone? I'm gonna be playing some Final Scene. It's gonna be fun. It'll be great. Oop. Nope. Because the link is wrong. Flickr is a bad app. It doesn't working. Here we go. Twitch. Can't spell. .tv slash BOSTrophyWife. We're good. Going live now. Exclamation point. Facebook. Share. More or less painless. All right. I'm going to give one more minute. One more minute, and then we'll get started. Christmas is around the corner. I have all my shopping done. This is weird. Usually doesn't happen that way. But I'll take them as they come, because you want to know what? If I'm done, I'm good. Good enough for me. All right, it's officially 10:06. Let's get this guy going. Everything's working on the stream over here. And it's not. Of course. What would it be, one of my streams, without some technical issues of the game just not even showing up on the screen? Try that again. Love working with. Come on. Come on. There we go. I have the desktop back. Third time's the charm. Second time's the charm. There we go. For some reason, it never works the first time. I don't know why. But we got things going. I don't think there's a way to...
Remember Maya when?
I'm gonna have to turn that down on my end. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if is that too loud for you? Let me know. Notch that a little bit on my end. Go. All right. New game. We get to start a new thing. We're gonna save this derelict theater, or maybe not, or maybe we're just gonna. I don't know. I don't remember the plot of this one. I just remember the crazy of it. This is a personal favorite. I don't remember when I played this game the first time. This was one of the early Nancy Drew games that I played, because I think it was one of those ones that came. They came in a jewel case, and it was extra cheap. It was like $5 at the time that I bought it. So, yeah, this is gonna be a fun time. And excuse me, there is no such thing as a junior detective. There is only you know, Hyrule Fight Club and Weenie Hut Jr. right over here.
Dear Bess,
Nancy Drew Fight Club.
Win from high school?
Boom.
I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century, and now in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
So, alright, this raises two questions on my end, personally.
Okay, Nancy, here I go.
Does the university give out press passes?
Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks.
This is the second. Oh.
That sounds like
Le
Maya.
gasp.
Help! Nancy!
Like gasp. No one's here. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick minute to pause because I got to bring up my 2 points. Number one, do universities give out press passes to their university papers? Like, I didn't think that was a thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm very well maybe wrong, and I'm willing to admit if I am, but there's one. 2. Their friend from high school is in college, which implies that Nancy is in college, but Nancy is not in college because she's busy doing this. Okay. That's all I needed to say. I mean, that is a good point. Yeah. No, she gets kidnapped right at the beginning, and it's just like, bam. Oh.
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, a girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Ominous. Or just annoying. What is the... Really?
You'll never get away with this. Do you hear me?
Hello?
You're messing with the wrong girls, whoever you are.
Nancy Drew Fight Club.
And I'm a detective, and we don't scare easy.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
I am really excited to see old white Midwestern guy number 2, because we had our old Midwestern guy from the last game. Now we have a new old Midwestern white guy, and they're both angry. I love angry angry white old Midwestern guys. Say that 10 times fast. I mean, oof.
My friend has disappeared from Brady's dressing room. I heard her scream. I think she's been kidnapped.
Now.
Oh, I forgot about the... Oh, you've got the day 1, day 2. It's like, that game with the clock tower and the moon and Zelda, and but it doesn't have Zelda because screw you. But nope, not Ocarina of Time. Oh, I can't see anything now that I wiped my eyes. Woof. There we go. I mean, shoot, I can't remember what it's called. It's not Ocarina of Time. It's the other one. Majora's Mask. Found it. Okay, it's like Majora's Mask, so we're gonna make all the noises. Chung chung. Dawn of the first day. um, I mean, yeah, no. I can't say that I've witnessed many kidnappings, but I can imagine that the people don't take into account the fact that someone might scream. Personally, I feel like that would be something that I would take into account if I were going to kidnap someone, but I might be wrong.
My name is Nancy Drew. Maya Wynn is my friend, and she's gone.
I mean,
was
it is
out
the
on a
Law and
call
Order
and I heard
noise,
her
but I'm gonna
scream.
make it
I don't
anyway.
know how they could have
Chung
taken
chung.
her.
Disappeared from the men's dressing room? What makes you think she was taken?
If we say Chung Chung and then the dawn of the first day, if we're mixing too many copyrighted properties together, does that mean that I don't have to deal with copyright? No, it doesn't actually. I'm just using two copyright properties, and then I'm just got infringement from two different companies instead of just one. Law and Order still on the air, or is that just reruns? I don't actually know. Morton, hold on. Morton, but. Silent mode. Boom. All right.
Yes, she was supposed to interview Brady Armstrong. The kidnapper just called, but there's only one door to this room.
Only one.
It's like they made her disappear.
And she
They must
disappeared.
have taken her through that secret passageway.
And he just gives it all away.
And you're on an inside line. That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
Okay. Oh,
Hey, you.
never mind.
No groupies in the dressing rooms.
Oh
But
boy.
since you're such a rascally fan,
boy.
what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
Oh boy. My heart is aflutter. Look at this heartthrob. Look at his jowlage. Ooh, we're bringing that meme back. Boom.
I'm not here for an autograph. My friend's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I don't have time to explain. The kidnapper may still be in the building.
Get out of the
I
way.
need to search this room. Do you mind?
Sure thing. How can I help?
The caretaker was looking for you. See if you can help him.
Roger.
Gung-ho attitude. I like that in a minute. Okay. Time for Nancy's klepto skills to kick in. We have to search this whole place and take everything that's not nailed to the ground.
It's locked.
But it's locked. We had our first time. That doesn't get old. It's locked.
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Just what you wanted to hear on a nice Wednesday night. I used to think that was Winston Churchill for the longest time. I had no idea what it actually was. So I'm going to say we probably opened up a secret passageway. Ooh. Forget how to make that open. Aha! The snake was here. I wish we could play like... I wish I had a soundboard. I want like the exclamation point noise from Metal Gear. He's in this box. By the way, I've been playing a lot of Smash, so I'm going to make a lot of Smash jokes, and they're all going to be bad. Because I'm bad at Smash, too. Even though I pulled out my GameCube controller and everything, I still suck. Ooh, will we find on this door?
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here? This is an emergency. I'm looking for a 19-year-old girl with black hair.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
I just want to know what it looks like from her perspective. If she wasn't such a hard-ass Hollywood type or whatever it is, she just sees this young woman pop out of a dresser, and it's just like, there's no time to talk. I'm looking for a woman with black hair. She's been kidnapped. And you're just like, that would be my reaction at the very least. This is not my favorite. Not ultimately. It's hard for me to nail down my absolute favorite Nancy Drew game. This is not one of my favorites, however, but it is an early favorite. I will say that. I gotta be honest, there are a lot that I really... I know that there's this whole big thing going on Twitter of a bunch of the different Nancy Drew games, which one's the better one. I'm excited to see what all the results end up being. I have voted the way that I feel, which seems to be not the way that some other people feel, apparently.
You don't understand.
I'm not
think
offended.
My friend is in trouble.
I said scram.
BRB, just gonna go back through the wardrobe. He said scram, but to me that means snoop, because I want stuff. Hey, product placement. So since I have a small captive audience here anyway, cute. That's cute. So how many of you guys know Nancy Drew games, and if you do, which one is your favorite? Okay, you guys already started answering. Capu Cave is better than Twister. That is absolutely true. I don't understand why so many people are voting for Trail of the Twister. It was fine. It wasn't a bad game, but I remember playing it and getting towards the end game, and it felt like it was over like that. It was like, that wasn't a lot of anticipation. I mean, there wasn't any tension there. Oh, you missed me playing Haunted Mansion. Darn. We just played that a couple of times because I'm playing them all in order. So after this one will be Scarlet Hand, I believe. Ghost of Thornton Hall. Now, okay, I didn't think it was possible for me to get more afraid of a Nancy Drew game than playing Curse of Blackmore Manor. But then I ended up playing the one that you just named that I can't remember, even though I'm looking right at Ghost of Thornton Hall. That one scared the living bejesus out of me. I was living in the South at... I think I was living in the South at the time. Was I? I don't remember. When did Thornton Hall come out? Somebody look that up. Okay, Danger on Deception Island is an excellent game, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise. And let me just also say that I can't remember her name, but the woman on the island is my favorite character, even though you never see her. She's got the, mid-Atlantic accent, and it's beautiful. She talks like this, and she tries to help Nancy every way that she can. She has this wonderful voice that she speaks like this. She's a former Hollywood producer, and her husband moved out here, but her husband died quite a while ago. But they own the island, and she just decided she didn't want to deal with people anymore. So now she just communicates with Nancy by using lights to do Morse code. And then she'll call you on your cell phone, because creepy. Oh. I don't remember the different ways to die in Thornton Hall. That's going to be interesting when I get up to those ones, because the newer ones, I don't remember how to die. The old ones, I remember all the ways to die. Don't worry, and this is one of my favorite deaths. Ugh. Hilda Swenson, that's right. Her name is Hilda Swenson, and she talks like this. She talks like Katharine Hepburn, and I love it. Oh, God. Ugh. But no, the one that scared me the most is the one that's still going to scare me the most. And if I end up getting to play it at this late at night, I'm going to frickin' die. I'm going to turn these lights to white, bright thing. I'm going to have all the lights on in my house. I'm going to have, like, a picture of a sun up here that's smiling and happy or something, or flowers. Because once I get the shadow at the water's edge, it's over. I might get too scared. We'll just have to shut this stream down.
This call's priority. Try me later.
I'm just going to kick the phone out of your hand. I know I just went on like a crazy rant. You guys give me so much more energy than I normally have. I will tell you that. Thank you. We're just going to wander, or are we just going to do something here? I don't remember what we need to do. That's a good noise. And she'll do it every time. Good. Find me about Ethel. Oh, you know, I remember Ethel now. That's a... We'll have to add that as a thing. Also, just figured I'd do it one more time. I feel like that might become another command here. Yeah, same. I feel absolutely the same. Ethel's pretty freaky. I'm not gonna lie. You were right. Ethel is pretty freaky. I mean, knowing the nature of Suki, though, does it count? That sounds good. Nancy Drew on stage, everybody! Clink! Am I rushing this? I'm probably rushing this. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, shoot. Damn. I tied it off. I shouldn't have tied it off. Damn. That was another way that Nancy can die. She can go open this thing and it's not tied off and she just mushed by a thing. No more noise, though. Sadly. Now, I remember how to do this. It has to do with the, you just... I can't remember which suit you have to do first, though. Oh. Now, what I really do like about this particular one is it looks like they're cubes, right? Because it looks like there's 90 degrees, but there's 5 different things. There's the 4 suits and the Joker hat. Because that's... Or maybe there isn't. No, there isn't. Oh, I'm an idiot. I obviously don't remember this part at all. I think you have to do different patterns, not all the suits. Maybe it's Deception Island where you have to do all the suits, I think. Oh, I went past it. Or it's that, because I just decided that's the one that I'm going to do. Nancy Drew's friend gets kidnapped. She doesn't go to the police. She doesn't go to get any help or anything like that. She's just going to wander around the theater and just pick up things. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute. This is a slider puzzle, isn't it? My favorite. But no, this is actually the Muka painting. Is this actually a Muka painting? Or is this just in the style of Muka? I think it's just in the style. Very pretty, though. Muka's so... Doo-doo-doo. No, I'm way off there. That's wrong. Where is her hair? That really? No, that can't be it either. No. That. Yeah, first try. Hardly. I'm so good at this. Ladies and gentlemen, you have come here to witness me get good. Get good, sorry. I know my nomenclature. It's there. Oh, that's why it looked funny. That's why it looked funny. Also, who wears a crown that's backward? Choices. Choices made. Choices. Oh. Who here is watching Drag Race? Not me. I'm unfortunately not, because I'm an idiot and have been neglecting it this week, even though my roommate keeps telling me that we need to watch it, and I know we need to watch it. I'm just bad. Now that I've opened it,
Looks like the gears are missing.
we can't do anything. Womp womp. Okay. We're just gonna leave it there because Nancy has reformed her kleptomaniac ways.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up! Ha ha!
Nightmare fuel. Ah!
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Ooh, first try! Oh yeah.
Congratulations! You beat the magician. Don't
And I
forget to
never want to
collect
talk to the
your
magician again.
winnings. Ha ha.
I mean, okay, so I am already spoiled for the first episode. I know what happens,
Your audience
and I'm sad.
will be dazzled.
But I still need to watch it for the experience of watching it. I hear it's very good, and there's some good tea, some good shade.
Your audience
Yes,
will
your
be
audience will be dazzled. Nancy. Alright, we have this thing. Flash paper. Which... Really? It was that good? Alright, now I am excited. Alright, I think that's everything we can do back here, probably? Let's go into the men's dressing room and question this guy who... Probably not here. Never mind. We already looked through the rest of this, so... Boom, 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 boom.
Ick.
Isn't that cute? That's cute. I mean, I'll be interested to see what happens with... Yeah. I am interested to see if what she does backfires on her at all. Okay, but can we talk about this particular architectural feature? Because that's not creepy at all. At all. No. That is not what I want in a movie theater. A statue that's smiling down at me with a full beard and red glowing eyes. That's not sinister. God. Who designed this thing? Maybe it should be torn down. If you tear it down, it'll probably have like demons underneath it anyway, so. Oh, good. Cargo shorts, camo shirt, sandals. I'm gonna like this guy.
No teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
Ooh.
Have you seen my friend Maya? She's 19, 5'5", black hair. She has on running shoes, jeans, and a black shirt with butterflies on it.
And the crisis is...
He's a lot more than Visine. I can't see this man. What man are you talking about? He's invisible. It's just head, arms, and legs. Very white, pale, pasty legs in those sandals. Ugh. I mean, he is demonstrating from inside the theater. That's an odd...
She's a reporter doing a story on the theater demolition. She was trying to interview Brady Armstrong.
No
Forget
gay man will
Armstrong.
ever wear
She wants
those
the real
things
story,
willingly.
She better talk to me.
And who might you be?
Hollywood? The fantastic plastic vacuum? I wouldn't go there in a pig's suitcase. I'm Nicholas Falcone, solemnly sworn to lead the forces of Hadit and slay the dragon of corporate Generica. Who are you? And what's with the
Generica.
doom and gloom?
Generica. He's such a good actress. Acted.
I'm Nancy, but I think I missed something. Generica?
My
Haven't
friend's
you
been
heard?
kidnapped.
The battle is on. There's a human chain forming out front as we speak. But all that can wait. It's obvious you got a situation. So what's up?
I mean, at least he's willing to help. But Generica, oh god. He is a mob boss's son. This is probably his parents' property. Cargo pants does not equal gay. Does he really? Oh. Oh, that's right. No, he does. I remember that. Oh, man. I mean, Falcone, that's Batman's mob villain. So wait, is he actually a Batman villain? That explains the camo shirt. I mean, so high tech.
Situation? Well, that's a delicate word for a kidnapping.
Phew. Kidnapping? That's a high-profile tactic. Somebody means business. So what's the demands?
Suddenly, Maya's fate is tied to this theater. They said that if it gets demolished, she'll go
Oh, I
with
should have.
it.
I should
No
have
kidding.
gone grammar Nazi
That'll
on him.
blast those bureaucrats and corporate bigwigs out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can get.
You must be joking if you think any building is worth more than a human life.
Especially
And
not
it's
one
a
that's haunted
lousy
by
joke,
demons.
by the way.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset, but they won't mess with your friend. They just took her for effect. It's called making a statement.
Yeah, it's still illegal, bitch.
Oh, so this is just a pretend kidnapping. I never would have guessed. Maya's scream sounded so real.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
Right. I need to start searching for evidence, but I'll be back with more questions for you, Nicholas.
If you need a phone,
Nicholas.
there's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Nicholas Alejandro Falcone. He is very suspect. I don't trust anybody who... Oh, he tucked in his t-shirt too, didn't he? Oof. He's like... He's just like socks away from being real, like, high-level oof. Oof. Can I just take that candy? How long has this popcorn been sitting? That's disturbing. I mean, yeah, if he had socks, I would absolutely just book him. All right, he's the one. At the very least, we're getting him for fashion crimes. I do want a Nancy Drew Batman crossover because she can teach Batman that she is actually the greatest detective of all time. Screw you. Thank you very much. Nancy is the only one that cares about Maya in this whole situation. This is fair. It is highly suspect. Ooh. Ah, I remember this game. They chase you. Bum 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 I'm gonna get hit. Need to remember is the best way to do this. Not that. Oh, maybe that, actually. This isn't gonna go well. Shoot. Nope, it will go. Made it. Barely made it. Ugh. A little thing. That looks like we put it in the box. J.J. Thompson. Royal Palladium Theater. There you go. And you get a little dingle noise. Whatever this is, with a toy piano. Well, it might be newly refurbished, but I just played it, and it's out of prizes already, so. All right. Just gonna call 911. Kidnapping, you know. I don't care if we're, I don't know, what, 20 minutes late now? Still kidnapping.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the missing persons unit.
Missing persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping. No longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly
You did.
you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall, and I heard her scream.
They put
I went
parentheses
in
around her
after
speech.
But she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Wynn.
Can you spell that, please?
M-A-Y-A, last name N-G-U-Y-E-N.
Age?
19.
Physical description?
She's Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man
A
or
threat.
a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
He reminds me of Kronk.
That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious looking in the vicinity?
No.
No suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse? Anything that might have fallen out of her pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person and begin to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of student prank.
A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that chance?
He can talk squirrel, that is a
The
bonus.
kidnapper must be
He also
holding
does
her in
his
the
own
building,
theme music. You
you
don't have to
think?
hire an orchestra
No
or a
competent
composer.
kidnapper
He just
keeps
does
her
it
captive
himself.
anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Sergeant, I really don't think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless
I'm
you can
pretty sure
provide us
that's
with some
not
evidence that your
real.
friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
You do that.
You do
Bye.
that. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Should I call the boy or the girl? Should I call them? Should I? Should I bother? Bess is the only one I like. I don't know. Garbage pickup, ABC Media. Nope. Fine. Not worth it. Anything else? Oh, we ready for Nancy's first death? Ooh, yes. Nancy's first ever death. These look like gears. That looks like a gear that's missing. Here, nope. That looks like a gear we can use.
I can't quite reach.
Woo! That was a really bad dab. That was a really bad dab. Okay. That's one of my favorite deaths. Nancy just pops over the edge. Literally just leans over and just dies. I mean, I didn't even climb trees when I was a kid, and I feel like I could do better than that. We should have a death counter. That's a good idea. How many times do we die? I mean, the problem is that I also know how to avoid a lot of these. Like, I know how to avoid this one in particular. Because it's one of the silliest ways you can avoid it. Ta-da! You have a pointy thing. And a sticky thing on the pointy thing. And you go into the thing. And boop! We now have all the gears we need to do the thing. You didn't see the death? As in, like, just now or ever? Because if it was just now, I think I can't do it again. Shoot. Yeah, I can't do it again. Well, whenever I actually get off my butt and upload these things to YouTube, I mean, that is one of my favorite ones. Being eaten alive by a plant is maybe the best of them, though. Let's go open that box. I want to just open the box. Get that out of the way, whatever it means. I haven't had to write anything down in my notebook yet. Empty. Oh, really? I'm surprised. So you picked up on the bubblegum thing, like, right away. Are you one of the people that does everything in the inventory with something that's interactable? Because that's kind of how I started playing after I play. I mean, this was when I started playing this particular one when I was much younger and didn't know how these games worked. Didn't realize you could die all that often, so I died a lot. Don't make me do this puzzle again. Thank you.
It looks like the gears are missing.
And it's another puzzle. No. I haven't gotten all the Easter eggs, that's for sure. Dear Mr. Houdini, ooh, congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen a crowd at the Royal Palladium so enthralled by the performance. Stupendous. Honestly, I was assured that the watery grave was inescapable, even for a master such as yourself. Really? If I'd had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give you at this time. The theater is young but bound for glory, I'm sure you'll agree, and my bank account is still recovering from the building expenses. I'm sure you understand, sir. However, this letter is an announcement of a golden opportunity, Mr. Houdini, not one of gloomy regret. In lieu of cash, in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I am prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. 50% ownership in the Royal Palladium, in your name. Foremost venue for Magic in the World. Please sign below. Detailed contract will follow. And he's signed. So that's gonna be important. Sure. I mean, neither am I. I'm not a very good completionist when I try, even. I get bored after, you know, some of the fetch quests and just want to just get on with it. Like the crowd and Monty Python. Get on with it! So, I definitely get to a point where I'm just like, come on. These are probably real people, and I don't know who they are. Dizzy Notion. No, I don't think so. Actually, maybe they're not real. For some reason I remember this saxophone being particularly not saxophony. I know that the grumpy old man is, but I don't want to talk to the grumpy old man.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
Or not. Focus snob. The projector is not making any odd noises.
There was a key here.
Interesting. And grab that. That's probably expensive. All right, well, let's talk
you
to
must be Nancy. The worry's written all over your face.
Oh boy.
I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but
Hi, Joe.
I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
Ooh.
I found the secret passageway all right, but no sign of Maya. I can't believe this is happening.
Well, what about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
I already spoke to them. According to their policy, Maya's not officially missing yet. If I want their help before tomorrow, I have to come up with some evidence of foul play.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
I have to find some evidence to convince the police that this is a real emergency.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day.
Terrible joke
Brady
I
and
can make
Simone,
here.
You and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
You're suggesting it must be one of these people?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
That sounds like a cop-out.
Are you counting yourself as a suspect?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Simone Mueller is the only person I haven't been able to talk to yet.
Well, they sure grow 'em ornery out there in California, don't they?
Ornery. Oof.
Maybe it's something in the water. Is she really all that tough?
Or the
She's a
lack
little
of water.
intense.
But
Probably a showbiz thing, but I don't guess anything in LA has prepared her for the likes of Nancy Drew.
Absolutely not. Nobody can be prepared for Nancy Drew. She is a titan. She is a force of nature. She is a storm just ready to just destroy everything in her path in the name of truth and justice, and also, ooh, a shiny.
Doesn't this theater life of yours count as a showbiz thing?
This life? Gosh, no. I enjoy playing movies for folks, but showbiz, that's something else. Now, what's your plan of attack?
I'm going to call it Bust a Kidnapper. We're going to make that a thing.
Operation Bust a Kidnapper is about
It's
to
now a
begin.
thing.
Where can I get an insider's guide to all of the secret passages in this place?
Try calling
Ooh,
county
boy.
administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
What was the 56 remodel all about?
J.J. Thompson, the original owner, died in 1950. His kids inherited it and decided that movie theaters were the wave of the future. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
You've been a big help already.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Oh, I remember that phrase. Don't let the turkeys get you down. Aww. Aww. So depressing. Don't let the turkeys get you down. That's a little southern. Oh well. Navel gazing. The movie. Which one is that? Navel gazing the movie. That would be Ready Player One or a bunch of them.
Nancy, what's the 411?
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
Oh, the information.
Exactly.
It's actually 311, but that's okay. Well, I mean, 411 is the saying, but 311 is what you call to get information from your local, whatever. It is an iconic catchphrase. You're right. Don't let the turkeys get you down. Maybe we should start using that. Huh.
So, humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
I mean, the latter point, you have a point. But we can't say that this is a great theater of incredible historical importance when it has glowing eyes in the statues. That's not... Where does I want to know, are there light bulbs in there and do people have to change them? Because if there are night light bulbs, I want to know how the hell those things are glowing. That's what I want to know. Okay? I can't get over the glowing eyes.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater
Anyone?
is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
B could also stand for bitch, but
Catch
that's
you
all right.
later.
On the flip side,
The theater is either haunted or possessed. I think it's possessed, personally. I'm gonna go with possessed. It's like, I mean, yeah, radioactive. What radioactive substance glows red though? No. Regardless, I think that it's possessed. I think it's more like a Ghostbusters Zool situation here. Personally, you know, you demolish the theater, and then after you finish demolishing the theater, like a plume of smoke forms over the area, and it's actually a giant monster that just tries to destroy you. Don't cross the beams. Right? He's not here. All these creaky noises. I'm gonna fall through the floor at some point, aren't I?
Nancy Drew, Simone Mueller, don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
The premiere's been canceled?
Of course. I mean, a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room? The premiere is small potatoes. It's worth more to us canceled or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
I'm worried sick about my friend here, and all you can think of is another media event.
Where are you from?
River Heights. Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll, I'm from L.A. This ain't my first time at the rodeo. We'll find your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
Are we going to talk about the jacket? Because I want to talk about the jacket. This is a ooh, leopard print lapels and cuffs. Why are there even cuffs on a suit jacket? Why is it leopard print? Why is it weird leopard print, no less? Because that's not how leopard print looks, is it? Ugh. High-powered LA business person. This is Choices, the video game, honestly.
This theater is going to be demolished in 3 days. Brady can help search if he wants, but I'm not going to sit back and wait for him to save the day.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so utterly forgettable.
Lies. Nancy Drew has lasted for centuries. Decades, really. Actually, not. Oh, this is over almost a century. Almost a century. Okay. All right. Still, Nancy Drew has lived pretty long. What do you think Nancy Drew really is if she's lived all the way from like the 20s and 30s up until the modern day and is still not aged at all? Is River Heights like its own time bubble that evolves but everyone there is immortal? Or is Nancy herself some kind of supernatural being? I mean, I guess either way. Yeah. It's a really great jacket. I don't want it.
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy, I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
Okay, so I just heard a pretty hard R noise in there in her thing. I was on the phone. I was on the phone. People from California don't say phone. On the phone. Listen, honey, I was on the phone. Don't worry, I got this. I'm from Jersey. I know what I'm doing.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
There's always a crime to solve. She's actually in heaven. She's some kind of archangel. Everyone else is just problems. Problems. All right, well, we talked to her. And learned nothing. We do have this little key, so maybe this is the only thing that I thought might actually be locked that might open, but it's not, unfortunately, what we needed. Damn. Just break the door down, Nancy. Ah. Oh, he's there. I mean, so if we're continuing our choices here, this is perhaps the simplest outfit that we've seen so far, but let's critique it in the same vein that we've critiqued everybody else's so far. Gray crew neck long sleeve t-shirt, that's fine, no big issues there. Those pants are a little wide cut, I'll be honest. Yeah, they're a lot wide cut, actually. It's kind of weird. But they're supposed to be chinos, okay. But the shoes? Why would you wear black shoes with tan chinos. I don't understand this one. I mean, it's not as egregious as the other one because it's not like choices, but it's still a choice. Yeah, they really are pretty bad.
Any news?
Who's this Simone, and how do you know her?
Simone Mueller, CEO of my life. I mean, my agent. Focus on being wholesomely smoldering, she says, and leave the rest to me. So I do. She's been setting up Premier HQ in the women's dressing room. Haven't you heard her snarling at people on the phone?
How do you keep up with all of your fans, Brady? A big star like you must get hundreds of emails.
Hundreds? Try thousands. All my email go through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record? Any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
Well, at least he's real about it.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later? Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
Just answer the question,
Prince Charmstrong.
Charmstrong?
You know you love it. Just keep talking.
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Okay, to be honest though, if I actually found out that I was starting to lose my hair, I might go a little late. He looks like Dennis. Good. All right, we're gonna rename you Dennis. He's no longer Brady, he's Dennis.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
Talk to you later,
Be my
Brady.
guest.
Don't be a
Be
stranger.
my guest. Don't be a stranger.
Any news?
No, I
Talk
didn't
to you
want to
later,
talk to you.
Brady.
You betcha.
Click on any of the buttons. I just want something to do with all of the wonderful things that I... Oh, I have to pull the thing? Oops. No. Nancy Drew. Prince Armstrong. Is there really nothing else back here? I thought there was something back here. Go the other direction? I'm missing? Oh. I'm just gonna keep annoying Simone. Boop. Show up.
On your stage name? I'm thinking Samantha Quick.
You love it, right?
I hate that.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown ever since.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
That crown can't be that great if you're wearing that jacket. I feel like I'm missing something here. Should be thing. Money. Nancy's graduating from kleptomania to straight up, you know, theft and fraud.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
You see,
Politics
my
is
father.
personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal. My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
So wait, she's the one that designed the molds for the glowing eye heads. So not only is she a mob boss's wife, she's also into demonology, right? Am I right? Oof.
Wow, I can see why you would hate to let it be destroyed. After all, this artwork is her legacy.
And it also might
True,
just consume
but
half
there's
the
more.
United States when
I
you
guess
destroy
the
it.
architect owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one, and then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Oh, he's Donald Trump. This just get political? Of course it did.
Why didn't he give her the credit?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that. So I guess she just had to let it go.
I wonder why Thompson would cheat her like that.
Because he wanted to
Here's
run
the
for
kicker.
president.
After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke, and then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
What did she do instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone, she just kept on trucking in
Mother
true Falcone
Serenity.
style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life, but this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history, it's for justice.
It's also because they never paid back my family for the loan that we... You know, when you make a loan and they never pay you back, you gotta do something to them. You know, maybe break a few kneecaps, maybe use a little bit of a shotgun, you know? Just a little, just enough to send a message. A little message.
She should at least get credit for her work.
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
I think I know what you're going to ask.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
Maya's my first priority, as you can imagine. But if
And the
there's
only
anyone I
priority.
can help set the record straight on this beautiful artwork, I will.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
No, I'm not.
I try to play it down.
How goes the search?
I haven't found anything that mentions your grandmother, but I did find something very interesting about the ownership of the theater.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Did you ever hear about a challenge that J.J. Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
J.J. put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And J.J. didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, J.J. had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler J.J. right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
Twist!
I'm working on a couple of theories.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Which means they don't have the authority to knock this building down.
We've got to find
Ba-ding.
out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
He said that with such zeal. I've got a laptop out in my van. I don't want to know what you're doing in the van, dear. And I don't want to know what you're doing on that laptop.
Catch you later.
On the flip side,
Go do you. Go do you. What do we got here? Humans Against the Destruction of Illustrious Theaters was founded in St. Louis in 1997 to rally public attention for the cause of preserving unique historical theaters throughout the nation. As of today, Haddett has been instrumental in saving 133 theaters, and the organization boasts 37 chapters nationwide. But even as the movement continues to expand, the need for greater public participation has never been greater. Everyday theaters that have served generations of audiences have been bulldozed to make way for giant megaplexes and shopping malls. He really likes the word megaplex. Is that actually a word? I don't actually. Don't get in the van that says anything. Free candy. He has a massive organization with 37 different chapters around the nation, and he still drives a van. At least make it a nice van. Not. He's probably white, windowless. be real. He's the so painfully straight. Oh, okay. Well, I'm finding a lot of interesting things. Megaplex is indeed a word. And it's about movie theaters. There's even a Wikipedia article here about AMC. The typical AMC theater megaplex has 30 screens at Ontario, California. That's 30 screens? Okay. But what I'm really enjoying here, that being in Boston, I'm getting lots of great things about the Megaplex from Providence, Rhode Island, which is a gay sauna. So this man is protesting gay saunas being built, and I don't know about you, but I feel like that's really homophobic. If I want to lounge in the company of other gay men in a sauna, those places are so weird. All those places are so weird. I've never been to one. Full disclosure, never been to one. Probably not going to, but he's a homophobe. Nick Falcone. Yeah, we're gonna find out more about it. We're gonna call this number. Hold on, we're gonna write down this number and we're gonna call it at some point. 314-555-4671. Alright, we're gonna call this number, we're gonna find out more about this Nick Falcone guy. He doesn't like the gay people. He doesn't want more megaplexes. So I feel like Nick is absolutely like that one issue social justice activist who has not even necessarily social justice, but like one issue activist who has no concept of anything else. He's like, he was a Bernie supporter, but like the bad kind, you know? He was the one that was like, I support Bernie because it's all economic. There's no such thing as racism. There's no such thing as sexism. There's no such thing as homophobia or transphobia. It's all economic. Like, anyone who comes after me with that, and I'm like, okay, but how do you explain poor white people still hating rich black people? That isn't. There's a lot. There's a lot. He hasn't left anything here. Can I take his glasses? At least his banana. Can I go back? No, nothing.
Nancy?
Ugh.
It's Joseph. Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
Joseph! Don't ever do that again! Oh my god! I'm not going to the projection room. I'm not going to answer your summons. Call this number, because... Oh. Oh, okay. Don't use area codes. Is it just gonna keep? I think it's just gonna keep ringing. We'll call Bess. I'll call Bess.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed.
So this game does have a jump scare. It's a kindly Midwestern man going on the PA system, calling you, Nancy. Is that the voice of God?
Hello? Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible
I
has
keep
happened.
forgetting about
Maya went
this
to Brady's
voice
dressing room
actor.
to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call. Somebody wants desperately to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. you call the police?
I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
I mean, there are two kidnappings in this game. One, there was the kidnapping of Maya, and then two, Bess has been body snatched by a fake Bess.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And
since
where
I've
is
been so
George?
personally attached to a case.
Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
Doo-ba-doo-doo. That was fine.
Nancy, take a look at this.
Don't ever talk to me again.
Oh my gosh, Maya's press pass.
Brady found it.
Found it? Where?
He didn't say. Give the police a call. And then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
No, that's not true. You just get an Adderall, you get a Red Bull, and you get a 5-hour energy, and you just chug them all at once, and bam, you're up for 3 days straight. No problem. Nancy, 72 hours in on nothing but Red Bull and 5-hour energy. I've got to find Maya. Yeah. I've been surrounded by a lot of students who are doing something similar at the moment. It's a little like...
Okay, I surrender.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
My personal favorite is when one of my students revealed to me that they had Adderall, and I'm like, don't say that. Please don't say that. Not to me. Don't make me hate this. Don't make me, no, just no. That's all I ask. No. But I'm not just going to walk away. I'm going to go talk to a thing. I mean, okay, so let's be real. The Hardy Boys, while they are brothers, can absolutely come across as a gay couple. Like, like, they do. Just make sure I'm getting the right one. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the right one. Okay, so so like, oh, why is like Frank is the top and Joe is absolutely the bottom. Like, Joe might be bi. I feel like Joe is bi and Frank is like straight passing, but no, he's absolutely just a top. I mean, no, you're right though, because I got kind of annoyed when they started trying to insert the Hardy Boys in there, because they're like, oh yeah, the Hardy Boys are a thing too. I remember when I was younger, when I was reading Nancy Drew books, I would get some, well-meaning teachers here and there trying to push me towards the Hardy Boys mysteries instead, because Nancy Drew was for girls, Hardy Boy was for boys, and I was like, no, I don't care about the Hardy Boys, I care about Nancy. Nancy's the only one I care about. Screw those stupid brothers. I want Nancy. So I get how you feel. No, that makes a lot of sense. And like, I remember my little brother actually played these games obsessively with me sometimes. And when he got the Hardy Boys game when it came out, and he's like, this isn't the same. It's not good. It's like, yeah, it's not. Okay, so he's not here. Damn. Well, if he's not here, can we spy on the other one and like go in her purse or something? Trying to just snoop. I mean, it does throw me for a little bit of a loop when you actually have to play as the Hardy Boys in Kapu Cave. That's kind of weird. Did they really? Wait. Were the Hardy Boys actually just damsels in distress, but men? That would make me so happy. Whenever Nancy got kidnapped, she was always, it was not frequent, and it was like, Nancy can get out of this because feminism. And yeah, it was better on every count. Can I just call 911 again? 555-1422. Okay. There we go. Hardy Boys keep getting kidnapped. This is supposed to be like secret agents.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Hello, Kronk.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Pull the lever,
Maya
Kronk.
is very serious about her work, Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Haddett is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas has set up shop in
Gonna
the
ruin
lobby.
my cred with Kronk.
I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Haddett is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator, and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada, yada, yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well,
I mean,
it's been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey.
the police are
I'll talk
always
to you
useless
tomorrow.
at answer to
Good night, Mr.
games. Like, always. Always, 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 always. Nancy is the one that has to do everything. Oh, wait, no. The police aren't useless in Alibi in Ashes. It's one of my favorites, to be honest, because it just made that nice twist I liked. It was a pretty good puzzle game too. There was a lot of good stuff there. All right.
I heard the whole thing, Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things till morning.
Lip syncs. Well lip synced. Dawn of the second day. Chung Chung. This is the wrong thing, I know. I know. That's not... You know how expensive these arrangements are? Whoever did this has a lot of money. Buy the theater. Complexion, part oily, part dry. What does that even mean? Teeth, even and in good repair? Are these actually what you put on things? I mean, yeah, no, that makes sense. Ash is great because Dee Dee, but I love it because of what Bess does to watch Dee. That's how I do a stakeout. I would be down for a Nancy Drew lip sync. I'd be down for that. He's a horse? Where do we get horse? I mean, all of this is very strong. Oh, yeah, no. The teeth, even in good repair, it's just, aha. There's how. Yep, this is not. Simone Muller, head of publicity, National Find Maya campaign. Good.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
Then why didn't you take it down? But okay.
This is one creepy kidnapper, that's for sure.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
It's just strange. I mean, why would the kidnapper go to the trouble to have that thing arranged and delivered here?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
Are you thinking of a certain Hollywood agent we know?
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works. And then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium. Or send a key to your sweetheart.
Ugh. Sorry, I just thought of Ned. Evil.
Who is this J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old J.J. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. J.J. loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. J.J. also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
Okay, so we've learned more about these plaster heads. That they are the likeness of the original owner, J.J. Thompson, the original owner and the builder. They are glowing red, and I am furthering my theory of possession. This is creepy. Those heads.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
Gotta go now.
Chin up!
I mean, yeah, at this point, I'm half wondering whether J.J. Thompson actually did have red eyes. Not far off. Wait, was that a poster for Yak the movie? Hold on. I want to see that. Yeah! Yak. I want to see Yak the movie.
Nancy.
All right,
what's the
cargo
411?
pants. Stop saying that.
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
There was a spork? Ooh, good.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Ever hear of the wrath of Nancy Drew? It's not a pretty sight, Nicholas. Not pretty at all.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
No, but it doesn't say anything nice about you.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. It's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
He talks about corporations taking over everything, but the actual real life process for preventing corporations from ever having taken it over is historical preservation. So he's basically saying, we don't need that, that's fine, we just need to save the theater. But who's gonna buy the theater then? Is it a benevolent corporation? Because if we're talking about benevolent corporations, then we're talking about, you know, someone tearing it down. They're gonna tear it down. There's no such thing as a benevolent corporation. There is only a corporation's bottom line, and a single screen movie theater will not do much. Yikes. There was that line that you could choose earlier with Nancy. Well, you're smarter than I thought. Well, he's dumber than I thought, so... Pretty terrible activist, if you ask me. He's not here. Again. Ah. Yell at this one.
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
What if she wasn't photogenic? Would you be less interested in helping her?
Not necessarily. I just have to be more creative about my publicity if I couldn't use photos. Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
Press conference?
I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
What do you know about that wreath?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Ugh. That's a lot. Just gonna go through the passage, see if there's anything new down this way. you know. Nope. Nothing. Eh. Talk to people. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, close that. Back up. Back up, honey. Aha! They covered up his red eyes in the painting. You demon. I see you. Not gonna have it. Oh, there is the runcible? That's supposed to be like the crucible, but like it does say Arthur Miller's. It's supposed to be a play on Arthur Miller's The Crucible, but it's Arthur Miller's The Runcible. Runcible? What is that even? Is that a word? The Lunchable. It's fair. I spelled it wrong. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Runcible is a nonsense word invented by Edward Lear. The word appears as an adjective several times in his works, most famously as the runcible spoon used by the owl and the pussycat. Okay. It's shaped much like what we now call a spork. Well, you know, Nancy Drew teaches you something new all the time. Kind of true. Like the only reason I know how to pronounce the word nope, I messed up. Hohwaken is because of Nancy Drew. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I still messed it up. Thank you.
Hi, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Chin up.
Chin up. Maybe call the police, I guess? Oh, I forgot the police departments. 1422.
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they were received. All operators are busy helping other callers. We will be with you as soon as possible. Your patience is appreciated.
Non-emergency line, my ass. I have a phone line to the president. Is 911 really not going to pick up?
St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they were received. All operators are busy helping other callers. We will be with you as soon as possible.
Non-emergency line, bitch, I dialed 911. What if everything was on fire? Fine. All people at home. Ah.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hi, Nancy. I've got George here, too. Bess filled me in, Nancy. Any developments?
They just sound the same.
Searching the theater, questioning suspects.
And?
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you? No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. But Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police if I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining forces? After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to the theater.
She's right, Nancy. As long as he continues to shoot off his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
Simone has called a press conference. I'd like to hear what's being said, but I get the feeling I'm not welcome.
Bess, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Here's what I'm thinking. When has the lack of an invitation ever stopped Nancy Drew before? Is that what you're thinking?
Bingo!
So you think I should just barge right in?
Better yet, why not just listen in? That way you know things that Simone and the others don't know you know. You know?
Bess has a few rocks in her mouth. But she's right. And besides, there's another good reason to keep a low profile.
I know what you're thinking, George. When the cats are away,
the detective mouse will snoop.
Ah,
That's
you
a
have
really
a point
bad,
there, ladies.
but yeah.
This might
point.
be my only chance to get some,
insight?
Yes, some insight into the lives of my suspects. Good idea.
We're full of them. Right, Bess?
Chock full. Bursting at the seams. We're practically idea-phoric.
Brady said Simone wants him to appear wholesomely smoldering to his public. What in the world do you think that means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie.
And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame.
So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but too hot to touch.
Oh. Did you have to bring this up with Bess here, Nancy?
It seems like the two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe that's Brady's whole dilemma. He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
When I arrived at the theater this morning, someone had delivered a funeral wreath.
What?
Isn't that creepy?
You don't know who it was from?
It was from the kidnapper, I assume. The note said something like, "Wouldn't you rather stop the demolition than plan a funeral?"
Since when do kidnappers have the time to special order flower arrangements?
Right?
Apparently this kidnapper isn't afraid of the limelight.
Look at the bright side, Nancy. If you find out who sent that wreath, your case is as good as closed.
I met Nicholas Falcone.
There's a lot to work through in this scene,
His
isn't there?
organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition.
What's the deal with Hadit?
Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate generica.
All in favor of men who slay dragons, say aye.
Honestly, Bess, what are we going to do with you?
Nancy,
what in the world is generica?
I think it's a term for what this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same.
Oh, you mean if it became generic? Like a bar of soap that's just called soap.
Right. Hadit believes that protecting historical buildings is key to preserving our national character.
That sounds noble.
Yeah, except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater.
and he dresses so...
Keep an eye on him, Nancy.
He tucks his shirt into his shorts. It's not a polo shirt.
Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it.
That's terrible. I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater then.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson.
Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserved.
I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I wonder if JJ left any of his personal effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure
Oh,
they're
I'm supposed to
gone now.
call the people.
His kids
That's
must have
right.
cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956, a few years after he died. That's when it became a movie theater.
You never know, Nancy. If there's one thing your detective work proves every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets.
Let's just hope this building lives long enough to tell.
Help! I'm a little stuck.
Sure, Nancy, but don't expect us to give you the answers on a silver platter.
We wouldn't want to spoil your fun.
Seeing as how you're
Just tell me, both of you, God.
Ladies, I need a hint.
Sorry, Nance. We're fresh out of ideas.
Nothing that a few cookies won't fix, though. Call back soon.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Keep up the good work, detective.
That was not helpful.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Alright. Well, where is actually the number for the pool?
I got the number. I left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
Maybe she knows what's happened to Houdini's half.
Okay, we got a lead. We got something at least. He somehow got into the ticket booth of the theater while I was standing in the ticket booth, and I didn't see him. 3247. I spent a lot of time.
Your call
Really?
cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Maybe I have to do 1 3 3 5 5 3 2 4 7, because this was in the land of, this was in the time of you had to make long distance calls and dial it differently. Eustacia Andropov. There we go.
Yes, hello.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs.
He's so
Andropov,
sunny.
I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your
Who
pardon.
wants to
My
know?
name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working
Hold on,
on a case in
Nancy.
St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I love her.
I'm Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Have of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that
Then he
help?
died.
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat, Mr. Stupendous, not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacuzzi repair.
Jacuzzi repair.
Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
I love her. She's marvelous. Isn't she the best? Seriously, I just want to have a whole time where I'm just like, who else would it be? Everyone else is dead. Just me in my old age. Everyone else is dead, and I'm 96, so don't have exactly time to spare.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case
He's
in a matter of
lying, but that's
hours,
okay.
the building I'm standing in will be demolished, and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from
We'll get
demolition.
into the problems with conversation in a minute.
Hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters.
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide.
Or
What's the street address there?
copy,
if I
but
find
that's
anything.
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Alright, so let's talk about this for a hot second. Alright, I know people at the Library of Congress. They will bend over backwards to help you. I know people in I should know people in libraries. I am one of them, and we bend over backwards to help you. If you have a specific research question and you can't get here, I will absolutely comb through some of our collection, send you scans. Like, just no questions asked. Well, some questions asked, are you affiliated with a university, something like that. But like for the Library of Congress, it's really, really easy to get them to turn over part of their stuff. Like, ow. I don't have time to go through the entirety of the 40,000 items that we have. 40 million, whatever. Like,
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
Welcome.
What'd they say?
Welcome. We are in the middle of final scene.
Sherman Trout is on our side.
And I just had a rant
Keep your
about
eyes peeled for a
libraries.
Special delivery.
Way to go, Nancy. You're on fire.
Can you believe Brady's agent has called this press conference to trump up his heroics?
Don't say that
she
word.
Can barely even remember Maya's name.
Don't worry, Nancy. This cowboy will be on the scene with a megaphone in each holster. I guarantee you the press will get more than they bargained for.
Yeah, but you're not going to be...
Fight the power.
Ah, I forgot about that. Fight the power. I forgot about that. I forgot. Fight the power. Oof. Oof. All I gotta say.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Atta girl.
How about Fancy Jackson? It's a little disco, but I think you could pull it off.
Fancy Jackson.
I think
That's a
your
little
phone's
disco.
about to ring.
Bye now.
Nancy is not a little disco, so that might not. Samantha Quick comes back up a couple of times though, doesn't it?
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I mean the balcony. It was the balcony.
Balcony, basement, whatever. It's just my friend's life that's in danger here.
No big
Please,
deal.
Nancy, it's not me.
I guess I should have my eyes checked. I could have sworn that poster was all about you.
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
Sounds like you've bitten off more than you can chew.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later. Not now, Nancy.
I don't care. Not now. Ugh. Ben. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. Ooh. Oh, the thing's starting. Means we can go back into the women's dressing room and snoop in the bag. Aha! Snoop in everything, but not just the bag. That's bad. That's still bad. That's good content? That's good content. Even better content. I like this. I like this. Vote. Aha! I have a picture in the basement. That's it? Alright. Ooh, this looks like a thing. Hold on. There's a lot of numbers here. Georgie Bear. There's a star next to it. Is maybe 8-1. That. Funeral wreath style. Hey, there it is. There it is. There's no star. Oh, shoot. Oh. One of these puzzles. You have to get it so that it's 8-1-3. So close. Darn. Okay. Wait, no. Darn, so close. I'm so not close, actually. Why? Not as close as I think I am, at least. Nope. do I do this? Do, 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 do. These puzzles don't usually trip me up nearly as often, but this one for some reason is giving me problems right now. I am just like struggling. Because I keep getting the right things here, but like not quite right. I get the right numbers where they're supposed to be, but I need to get the stars to be... Yeah, no. I do hate this puzzle. It's pretty bad. Ah! No good at this. Puzzles do not normally give me this many problems. Oh, that's why. Found it. Oh. Ah! I'm so close. But far enough away that I can't finish it. Okay. I need to find a way to get... I am so close and yet so far constantly. This is good. I just need to switch them all, but in a different way. Nope. Here. Trying to brain this one. This one's not liking me very much, is it? Oof. Ah! So close. One number off. I'm gonna start clicking in random places. Kind of how I'm feeling right now anyway, so. So close. Just not close enough. Never close enough. Wait. I've got that. This and then this. No. That won't work. Darn. Like putting out fires. Coming back. I think I know what I need to do, I just don't know how to get there. Okay, so let's try starting all over again. What I want to do... Oh my god. Oh. Cool. Second time. Get it perfect every time. There you go. Okay. Oh man. That was something. From Scoop. Breaking news on net to possible interview. Yeah. Premiere of the Royal Palladium. This is all about do. Dance salsa. Crazy Martine? Sarah Capsback. I thought she said clapback and I got really excited. I've written 22 emails and I haven't heard anything back. Teen Style Magazine says you care about your fans and you're so stuck up. So what's your problem? This is D. Alexander at rocketmouth.com. I'm gonna giant somebody else's. That's a good. Is there a point to this? Okay. Probably have to go into send. Okay. Georgie Bear, thanks for your message. Miss you too, Sugar. Can't talk though, a lot is happening here. I'm a genius. Tell you about it when I get back. Bah. Carol, listen, something's come up and we won't be flying out of St. Louis tomorrow's plan. I'll get back to you. Cancel a flight. Better than I could have hoped for. Premiere is off. News is spreading like wildfire. Tell Rhonda great work. Rushing Miss Sparkles. Contact sheets, black and white glasses for Destiny, definitely. I was kind of hoping there might be like something useful in here. Am I missing something? Yeah, no. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. Or was it just finding out that she... Because there's no reason for the... I feel like I'm missing something. Hmm... Huh, I guess I didn't. Okay. Well, I didn't. Found the evidence we needed to, though. We're gonna go back to the basement and we're gonna find out where he left that press pad. Something about it. Funny. Funny. And I don't like funny business, even though I'm Audrey Hepburn and funny face. I got complimented that way today, actually. I had somebody tell me that I looked like Audrey Hepburn and funny face. I got very excited about it. You have to talk to this thing again. I want to talk to this thing.
Find the ace of spades.
What
Keep
happens if
your
I do this again?
eye on the card.
This is probably wrong. It's wrong.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes checked.
Flower cards. I don't think I have
hand
yet.
Is quicker than the eye.
Also, I just got dragged by a frickin' automaton.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
I mean, it's random. Rip!
Oh, too bad. Try again. The hand is quicker than the eye.
I'm done with you creepy knifing our fuel. Oh! This looks like a thing. Hold on. What? How do I... This looks like a hole. That looks like a hole. I want to open the hole. Yeah, no, I haven't found the flower cards yet. And I'm forgetting what that means. Are they back yet? No? Okay. I want to get into this. I have this key that I don't know what it does.
It's locked.
I don't like having keys that I don't know what. You know, to be fair, I don't think I've actually put a lot of thought into shipping anybody with anybody. Huh. Not very good at shipping. I have to be completely honest about that. I am very bad at shipping. Because I'm just bad. Like,
I've called this conference specifically to let
people out
you
there.
know that I trust you will take it upon yourselves to inform the world that Brady Armstrong will not rest.
I want to hear this.
Greatest performance of his career.
Oh, you know who else isn't going to be there? This guy. Yep. Joe. Joseph. He is not here. What is this? Leave your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hughes. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He had been ill with emphysema for time, but you'll be glad to know that he enjoyed his cigarettes to the end and died peacefully in his sleep. We regret that we were unable to contact you at the time of his death, but we had no idea Jake had a brother. He never mentioned any family, and our research didn't turn up any. Cremated according to his last wishes, and no rent was due on his room. Please contact the county coroner's office if you'd like to have his ashes shipped to you. We're sorry for your loss. Well, that is a thing. We have a question. Please make it stop. Please make it stop. Oh. Those will be fun, I'm sure. It's like pressing buttons. Boo-doo, boo-doo.
It's locked. It's locked.
Nope. Too
It's
easy.
locked.
It is locked.
Something's missing here.
Let's go out to the lobby. Okay. I feel like there should be something else in do or. Fortunately, we have found nothing else. Come on, back out, honey. There you go. Nope. Where to go, what to do.
Brady Armstrong.
Fell out of service. Can't do anything there. What do I do with this key? Like keys I can't do anything with. We found some interesting things out. There's nothing much we can do with the information, though. You didn't leave anything here for me to snoop around? I am lost. Call somebody, maybe?
That Detective Nancy Drew is on the case? Yes, Nancy Drew is investigating.
Is she available for comment?
It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy's, and the personal connection, well, it may be clouding the detective's judgment. She's really on edge.
Isn't anybody around here concerned about the welfare of this magnificent theater? There's more than one life at stake today, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, press people, over here. If you want the real story, talk to me. Sorry, Miss Mueller, you'll have your photo op in a moment. Yeah, over here, down by my van.
I don't want to talk to Ned. Why would I ever want to talk to Ned? Who wants to talk to Ned?
Hello?
Bess?
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding?
Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide the fact that his life is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
I think Simone Mueller would do just about anything for publicity.
You know what they say? There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Even for a kidnapping?
It's like Hollywood has taken over her brain. I'm practically in tears over Maya, and she's trying to dream up a stage name for me.
A stage name?
Not just any stage name either. Would you believe Fancy Jackson?
Ooh, Nancy, that's kind of disco.
I bet she could pull it off.
This is serious, you guys. Do you really think she would kidnap Maya just so Brady could pretend to save her?
In her line of work, Nancy?
Anything's possible.
Ladies, I need a hint.
Please.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people.
Well, when you talk to two of them like that. I mean, it's quiet outside. Are they done? He's not bad. Maybe the other people are, though? Because we can confront them and be like, why do you lie? No, we cannot. Not. They're not here, and unfortunately... feel like I should do something down here. What is this key for? How do I deal with this thing here? Like completely not letting me. I don't want to deal with the creepy puppet again. Oh, the creepy puppet. Okay, I am missing something pretty important. Something that I brought up earlier and just keep forgetting. We still haven't called the county office for the plans to the theater, which, you know, I am amazed that I keep forgetting that. Don't want to go that way. Well, we're going that way, whether I want to or not. Past the glowing eyes. J.J. Thompson. Ew. Wait a minute. To find the number again. is possibly up here. Maybe up here? Oh, well, welcome back. Oh, no, I'm looking in the wrong place for the brochure. Okay, don't worry. I only cheated a little bit, just a little bit, just a bit. Figure out what I was forgetting, because I keep forgetting it. We're going to go look at... Aha! Just for specifically for the Royal
County
Palladium.
Administration.
Boom.
314-555-3309.
There we go. We have something for county admin. Something at least. Going somewhere. There we go. And now it updates with other things.
Records, Madeline speaking. Hi. I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal
He sounds
Palladium
very
Theater.
nice.
Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen on a mission.
Okay. Well, we do
Okay.
keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956. Do you have a preference?
1923,
Yes,
please.
Cleasus.
The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
He's serenaded by this beautiful Animal Crossing style music.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone? You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, we don't allow people to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our
Oh,
reading room and study
no.
them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on, let me see if Charles knows.
Please don't put me on. Just put the phone down. Don't put me on hold.
Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on. Hello?
Oh, okay.
Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles, young or old? Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Energetic and with a hat
Okay,
on.
well, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here
Heck,
at the
detective
Royal
work.
Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced material searches just returned from a month of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
I see.
This is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all
I mean,
right.
literally
But
anything
I'll
else
figure
besides
something
whatever
out.
that was.
Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
So, okay. Everyone around the theater seems to be very concerned about this, and they talk about it like it's a big movement that it's like save the theater and all this stuff, but like call county administration and they're like, oh, well, you know, we don't know anything about that. Well, okay. It's just, I don't know. A little odd, a little weird, a little strange, a little out there. Little out there. I did forget one other thing in Simone's room. I knew there was something else important. He is useless. I should have known. Let's take the shortcut. By shortcut, I mean it's actually about the same amount of time. Boo! We made it.
It's locked.
It's locked. Let's unlock it. Because that's exactly how that works. Houdini transformation, class 5 authorization. Be sure control board. Oh, these are some good things. Be sure control board power button is activated. All right, we're probably gonna need to watch this. Oh, not watch this. Okay. Write this down. All right. So, for one, control board is on. Number 2, input code is 121192. Okay. 3, press the left and right fader buttons to bring power to the fader switch. Alright. Left and right fader button. 4. Keep it from lower the 2 iron cages saved with left and right fader switches. L and R fader switches equal cages. Reach the stage floor. Stage floor. Press magnet. Attach the tunnel. And then 6, raise fader up slightly. And then you, 7, wrap door. Bam. Lock button of the security measures. Oh, okay. And 8, lock. Quit. Cool. Quick switch box under the stage. Trick chair. 3rd performer on the stage. 4th performer seated in the trick chair. Front row on the honest. Panel system underneath the box. Magician's room. Okay. Well, now we have something to look into. Thank goodness. Starting to feel like I was going crazy. It though? Yeah. Cool. We should have time to do some of it though. Let's at least try to find the quick switch box. There we go. Quick switch box.
Get smart, Nancy True. You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
Please stop with the PA system. Seriously, guys. Nancy's gonna have to go to the drink here at this point. My God. Ugh. I don't need this level of stuff in my life. Ugh. Whew. Of course, that came from the PA system, which is exactly where I'm going. Okay. So we have power here. Yes, power. Okay, control board has power. Why can't we press the buttons? Oh, because we have to put the code in. Right. Is 121192. Nice. Now left and right fader power. Lower them all the way to the ground. Magnets. Oh, raise them up slightly. Trapdoor lock switch. Check our work. Oh. Well, they look like... Yeah, they look like they're cages. So I'm going to assume that we're good and we can move on. I'm getting scared at some of the stuff in this game. I'm going to be destroyed by the time we get to Blackmore Manor. God. Oof. destroyed. Heck, possibly even before then. Shadow Ranch. Where am I going? Where am I going still? I don't know. All right, here we go. This is the quick switch box. I can see into the room, and there's the thing. Oh. Well, good. That's what I needed. Gotta keep doing this until someone comes and notices? No? Okay. How do we not die? It's supposed to be way out of here, isn't there? And now she's gone. 'Cause screw you, that's why. Oh, here it is. Puzzle. I'm sorry, I just ruined the magic for you. I just destroyed it. I'm sorry.
These pieces won't budge.
Need some WD-40.
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
Oh, I have to select it's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
Magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
Here, try this. Hurry.
This game gonna give me a heart attack. We're gonna die today. Oh my god. Too many jump scares too fast. Yikes.
This should loosen
Spray it
things
all
up.
over. Not very good at these puzzles. Full disclosure here. I don't know if that was the right thing to do here. Maybe it was, maybe it was not. Ooh, maybe not. Those can't move down that. I just put that right back where it was before. Yep. Put it all back and reset everything. First part that makes the most sense. Move that out of the way. This. Like, now what? Too big. I mean, yeah, so his face was a little too close. Reset the puzzle. I don't like getting all up in my face all of a sudden and being like, here, take this, quick, hurry. Like, okay. We're doing that now? Okay. Gotta be something more here. Oh, hold on. Might be onto something now. Or not. No, I definitely don't know what I'm doing. See, I'm not usually that bad at these. I usually can figure it out pretty easily, but this one for some reason is giving me terrible issues. I realize that I say that about a lot of these puzzles so far, and I'm having problems. It might also just be because today's like a 6-day work. This week is like a 6-day work week for me. End of finals. Everyone's tired at the university, including me. Nope. I am... Not figuring it out right here. Get that piece out of there. I can't do... I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. Yep. Told you, I can do it. It is possible. It is also almost 1 o'clock in the morning. This is fair. Oh. Congratulations. I mean, belated, but graduating's a big deal. You're done. I like this. Can we use this machine? I feel like this is useful. Eat the rich. But yeah, no, finals week is pretty brutal for everybody. It doesn't matter exactly who they are. On my end, it's mostly... It's really almost quite boring in a lot of ways. But it's not like... There's a lot of intense work and then nothing for a while. That's kind of how it is at this point. Let them eat cake indeed. I don't know. Exactly what this is to be for. Ah, the French drop. Is there a point to this? This is a very long book about a magic trick that I don't need to know.
She was just here. Her shoe.
Her shoe! Aha! What is that noise? Why is the... This is a bad mood right now. I don't like this mood. Oh shit.
The gate is electrified.
Oh shit. And it's locked. And I don't know the code. We're gonna die today. Oh,
rubber
cool.
is shockproof.
Thank you, Nancy, for stating what is somewhat obvious, but true. This music is way too tense for this scenario. Like, found one. Nope. All right. Ah. We're just gonna leave it sitting there, electrified for like forever. Why not? I mean, if they really wanted to trap Nancy down there.
Oh, Nancy! Hey!
I think
Oh,
the kidnapper just
hey.
moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Except for your
Wow, are you
face.
sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence. Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
Gonna cut straight to the chase.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing Persons Unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found
He sounds so
Maya.
excited to hear me.
You found her? So the case is closed.
No.
Found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini.
But
All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
No shit.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Alright, let's question some suspectorinos. Talk to the guy who lied about his brother. Lied about your
Nancy,
brother.
What happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I think the kidnapper moved her, but they left some evidence behind.
Evidence? That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Can we talk about the fact that you lied about your thing?
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
Hi, Nancy.
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
Where are you, though?
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Everyone's a suspect, Joseph. You know that. If you have nowhere to go after the theater comes down, then maybe you're the kidnapper desperado. It's not so far-fetched, is it?
Now,
Is
now.
it?
I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
Gotta go now.
Chin up.
Okay.
Hi, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Day 3. It's the end. It's the bad. $50,000. That's it. Okay. Yak Be Nimble, big at box office. That Yak movie is a big deal. St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding $50K for the return of Maya. When? Please see me right away, JH. That would be Joseph. Well, this is difficult because we are very close to the end here. It is 1 o'clock in the morning, however, but we are very close to the end. It is going to be a little while until I can actually stream again, because holiday season. Family.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Did they get any information on the call?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
That's crazy. She was tied up in the magician's room yesterday. I saw her. And the kidnapper must have been here too, because Maya didn't move herself.
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
What do you mean they couldn't find anything?
They searched the whole building.
Somebody's gaslighting me and I don't appreciate it.
Somebody must have moved the evidence. That's the only explanation.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old key maker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Don't let the turkeys get you down. Never change, Joe. Since you're programming, you never will, but never change. Ooh. Cute.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Got nothing to say to you. On the flip side. Fight the power. On the flip side. One or the other. Pick a catchphrase. Can't have 2 catchphrases. Except he also talks about 4-1. You can't have 3 catchphrases. There's a limit, okay? 1 catchphrase. That's it. Oh.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
Wow, he just got touchy.
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not going to help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry. I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Don't try to help.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
Get out of my way.
Any news?
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Okay, I unironically use cool beans. I will not lie, but that's just kind of funny. That looks like we're about to die. Who wants to die? We're gonna die. Whoop. We died. Death counter is now at 2. So not let me do any. No, I have to go this way. Okay, is there a way that I can not die? Maybe if I just don't go that way. Maybe if I take the really long roundabout. Let's talk about that for a hot minute, though. Is the theater falling apart? Or was that someone trying to kill me? If it was someone trying to kill me, then but they want the theater to stick around and I'm their only hope, but they're trying to kill me. There's questions that I have. I have questions. No, she's not here. Okay. Is there a way to avoid this? Here it is again. And then when that happens, you have to go look at it. Or wait, no, you can look up. There we go. Well, rip.
I'm sure this can be repaired.
No big deal. No big deal at all, dear. It's fine. No, she's not here. Okay. Brady's mad.
Hola.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Don't think there's anyone we need to call. Go back to the magician's room. That's the only other thing I can think of. These are all yesterday. Not here, so we can...
I don't want anyone to know I'm up here.
What does that mean?
Hello? Hello?
Good.
I don't want anyone to know I'm up here.
Why? But why? Can we
I don't
just...
have time to goof with this right now.
Alright. Guess we're not going into the magician's room. Because... reasons? Dawn of the final day here, Nancy. We gotta get moving. Stuff to do. Oh, well, the key machine works now.
Hola.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Make our revenge? How do you mean? Don't know. Thought I was supposed to... They're not here. They're just not here. I don't know what to do. She's not here. Oh, wait. No, we can get back into the magician's room. I forgot. We can just go into the basement. No, the secret way in the back of the thing now. Have to go that way anymore. Ta-da! Yeah, nope. It's all gone. Boop, boop. Absolutely true. No, that's less Nancy getting revenge on Joe and more me getting revenge on Joe. 'Cause let's be honest, I'm getting freaked out by the use of the PA. All of you people need to calm the hell down. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No. Do not get down in that, Nancy. Not. May not. There you go. Good job.
It's locked.
It is locked. Yes. I am lost. It is locked and I am lost. Oh, that sounded good. I think I broke it.
It's locked. It's locked.
I think I broke it. Now this is where the thing for the key thing
There
is.
was a key here.
There was a key here. Smart, yes.
There was a key here.
We need to see what the key looks like, dude. Nope.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Nope.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. Hmm. I like that you can look at this. I really do. You know, just stare into the true thing of beauty. Oof. Well, now that you're done staring at that, we can probably get along with doing something, I hope. I'm getting lost. I always have the when in doubt, click on everything. When in doubt, take everything, talk to everyone, call everyone, except for the terrible boyfriend. Oh, wait a minute. He's not here. He's not here. Straight to the top. This is, something. That's a thing. That's a thing. We're gonna sneak in here. Take that. Okay.
Maya's notebook.
Well, this is interesting. Evidence? Huh. Well, results may occur eventually. Good.
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Stab you with this pencil.
I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You have some nerve. I bet that notebook has your fingerprints all over it.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Yep.
So why don't you stop the demolition?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
You can't be serious.
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
Then why don't you sell the theater to someone else?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see?
He wants to do a Planet Hollywood.
Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
That is exactly what we need. We need more cheesecake factories.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
Now's your chance to do the right thing by calling off the demolition.
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition! You've got to!
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
Even at this time, there were plenty of already themed restaurants that were already like this. My first original idea, yeah, you're absolutely right. The only thing that I can think of is his first original idea would be having like with nothing but memorabilia of him in it, and there aren't really.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
So now he's gaslighting me.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you.
Joseph
Outlaw
believes
is
me.
Not
He's
really.
a confused old codger. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
This might be the greatest line in existence. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Brady, no!
Yes! Brady, yes. Brady, no! It's good stuff. I'm tired of being gaslit, though. We're going to take these people down. Step over that. She's still not here. Alright. Well, she's not here. Nothing I can do about that, I guess.
Nancy, we could be golden. A package just came from that museum. We may have the goods to stop this demolition dead in its tracks. Check the ticket booth.
That museum. The Library of Congress? Is that the museum that you're talking about? Wow, everybody. Stupid. Wow, they're all really stupid. Well, we've had that particular discussion before, I believe, how everyone in the games is stupid besides Nan. We got a slide. We can use the slide to look at it in the projector, but the projector is broken. But we can maybe make a key because we have a key machine. So we're gonna make a key, right? In order to make a key, we need to know what the key looks like. Okay. All right, we have to sketch this out because I'm bad at this. The end of the key gets out. Hooky thing. There. And thing. thing, thing. Two big chunky thing. Oops. Then little thing, big thing. That should be enough. See if we can make the right key. We're gonna finish this tonight. I'm determined. And it costs 25 cents. Really hope we don't mess this up, because if we mess it up, we are not gonna get it back. Okay. Okay. That one, W. And this one, okay. Then this one. Then this one. Make key. I gotta be honest, this is probably, I don't know, this feels a little creepy. I don't know if it's the right size, right one or not. Hope it is. Sketched it out right, but I don't know if you're supposed to write it backwards or something. What I think is backwards, you know, what I think is forwards might be backwards.
It's not working.
It didn't work, cool. Check. Discard old keys, create a new one, cool.
I need a coin.
Telling me that I need a coin every time? Shoot. Or can we just do it? I think we can just do it. Okay, so what if I do it backward? Oh, the hooky thing. Oh, I see what I did wrong. No, I see exactly what I did wrong. I used this one. There it is. That's how you start it. S-I-V-O. This is still something out of my nightmares, I feel like. This is the machine that rips your face off. Some Victorian, early 20th century. See, this one actually showed me what it looks like. And that looks right. Cool.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
Oof.
It's locked.
Oh, damn it, Nancy. So we are now not gonna make it.
Something's missing here.
Something is missing, Nancy. What do you think it might be? Good job.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Right. Right.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
We're gonna hide inside a building that's about to be demolished.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Ooh. Good voice. Oops. You now have a very limited amount of time to not die. Do our best. All right. Dear Harry, how's tricks? Not that I need to ask. I've seen the papers and I know you're dazzling the crowds wherever you go. I received your letter and I must say I'm very intrigued by your plans. Thompson character sounds slippery indeed. If you want to disentangle yourself from him and you have the opportunity to do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo. What a windfall for a struggling young artist to inherit 50% ownership of a thriving theater like the Royal Palladium. Who is this mysterious benefactor of yours? A magician, I assume? But where in the world did you come across a woman magician? Never even heard of one. Is she talented? Once again, your generosity is unsurpassed. Ba 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 ba. Dizzy notion. That's terrible. Oh, that's not helpful. Son of a gun.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
The smoking gun. Back. Nope. Good, Nancy. And it's a voice swap. Where does the knob go? There we go. We got him now, boys.
Secret passageway.
Okay. For access from projection booth. Hidden switch. North wall hidden switch. Bird's eye. I think I see this? Maybe. Kind of.
I should switch the power off.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking
Oh,
for
Jesus Christ.
How did you avoid the police?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
I'd say death by wrecking ball and or felony kidnapping charges rank higher on your list of problems than office clutter at the moment, Joseph.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
Look, it's too late to save the theater.
He's gone
now.
off the deep end.
I know you don't want to hurt Maya, or you wouldn't have kept encouraging me to find her.
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Oof.
Snap out of it. Just tell me where Maya is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I will take her away and knock down the theater.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
Secret passage thing, hopefully. Oh, upstairs.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Oh, hey, that key that I had is actually
I
not.
must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Not the key.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. We're gonna do a quick pause. I'm very confused. There's this key that I literally haven't used the whole time. Okay.
It's locked.
Oh, the key goes into this one. All right. Does that say Fortnite? I thought that said Fortnite. Just take them all. Hiram Shattendale, Hiram Doyle, Union Attorney at Law. Dear Hiram, Festival of Illusions begins next week. But Houdini, but more important, I stand to lose a lot of money. I have no idea. Name Louisa Falcone. All right, he is a mob boss. Cool. And he technically owns some of the Missouri delivered payment. Was never actually signed. That's kind of awkward, but a little difficult. Okay. Oh. Okay, they're all slightly different colored keys, and it's kind of hard to tell which one is which. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. That is a very bad sounding door, and Nancy cares about... It's gonna take that right now. Well, she seems very calm. Oh, okay.
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there. This is useless.
Use the wrecking ball.
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Okay. Jimmy, is that ball ready to swing?
Ah,
Not
Jesus
so
Christ,
fast,
this
Detective.
guy!
Joseph, please let me pass.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
How did he get up here?
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Let
Joseph,
me...
this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all...
There we go. Please let me do this.
Look, the marquee! Stop the demolition!
Whew.
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph,
Came in like
sweet
a
old Joseph was Maya's
wrecking
kidnapper.
ball.
He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood
I don't remember
connections
the
to
lyrics.
save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation
This one
aside,
here.
poor Joseph
Armstrong,
wasn't cut out
do
for
we
a
still
life of
like him or
crime,
what?
and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunt
Answer
didn't
is no,
help.
we don't like
At least he
Armstrong
was
anymore.
courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing.
Miracle hair
Once he
growth
heard that
diet.
Nicholas would inherit his grandmother
Crime
Louisa's
seems to
50%
follow
of the
Nancy
theater,
Drew.
Brady
Coincidence?
decided he'd better find another site for Planet
Brett signed with a
Tinseltown.
scarlet
In order to make amends
hand.
for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time.
No, she won't.
So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon.
Just wait
Love,
for
Nancy.
Netflix, Nancy. It's not worth it. And we're done. One night. Wow. And it only took me half an hour past the normal time that I streamed. So, hey, that was pretty, short, strangely. I don't remember it being that short. Maybe I just had a harder time with the puzzles than I did this time, which I had a hard time. You saw. It was... Yeah. But that was Nancy Drew and the game choices. Because this was a game full of choices. My God. Oof. Well, anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for coming out. I'm going to go ahead and just, I guess we can save the game. We didn't even actually save it once, did we? Not letting me save anything here. Huh. It is not letting me save. Whatever, doesn't matter. We're done. We don't need to save. There's nothing to save. I'm going to go back to my desktop. I'll install the next game. This came in during your, like, the focus list. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? I have a Nancy Drew folder somewhere that has all of the Nancy Drews. Here we are. Next one is Secret of the Scarlet Hand. File. Yep. Copy this. I have that going and ready. While I do that, I will go to File Explorer, make a new program folder for and D. Here we go. That's H. Call it Scarlet Hand. We don't have anything mounted already, so we can mount this one. Disk image file is corrupted. That's not a good sign. Another couple possibilities. Played this one before. Okay, this one worked. Okay, yeah. So, all right. Secret of the Scarlet Hand is a really cool game until you get to the end, and then it just gets weird. It just gets weird. Let's be real. That ending scene. Honestly, I hope that I can do this on a day when everybody can see that, because that right there is like, that's my stream. That's all you need. It's bad. Alejandro's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie, and that brought my attention to things that the Secret of the Scarlet Hand brought my attention to things that I didn't realize were such a big deal, like museums taking advantage of, museums taking advantage of colonialism to do what they did, to steal cultures on some levels, instead of doing what they were meant to do, which is just to educate people. That was pretty cool. But yeah, no, Nancy's kind of centrist worldview on that whole part was kind of frustrating. That's the point. So yeah, excited about that. We're gonna see if we can at least get this started, make sure everything's working. And it looks like we're working. So yeah, and you can see it. Cool. Cannot wait. Greetings. Cool. We're all good. Awesome. So yeah, we're ready to do the next game. It's gonna be a little while until I get to play, unfortunately. Because next week I will be with the Rents. So I probably will not be streaming next week, but the week after that, when we come back, New Year, we'll be back on it. Not only will we be back, but I will be able to stream at more regular times. I'll be working a 9 to 5 schedule then. I'll be able to stream earlier in the day, not quite as late at night, and possibly do some drag streaming throughout the week more often than. So far, I've only done it once. I need more often than that. We need to have Hotchkiss. I don't have a Bouffant. I have to make that a thing. But yeah, it's the holidays, so from me to all of you, happy holidays. I will see you in the new year. Happy New Year. Make sure you keep those resolutions. I won't, because I never do. I don't even remember what mine was last year. Maybe it was don't bother. That's kind of what I get around to at this point. But yeah, stay tuned, because the next time we'll have Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I'll see all you lovely people on the other side in 2019. And yeah, this is BOSTrophyWife signing off. Have a wonderful night, everybody. And I'll talk to you soon. See you later.